So now that you've downloaded Screencastify, the next step is obviously to use it. So the way to go about using it is if you go to your Google Drive and you've got along your taskbar at the top, it's got a little red arrow there which says Screencastify. So once you click on that little arrow, it's going to pop up with a box here which shows us all the tools you can use. The first thing you'll notice is it says there's a 5 minute per video. And obviously 5 minutes should be enough for most of the things you're doing. There are other options and I'll share some for recording longer videos. So you get the choice of doing 3 things. You can choose to just record what's on the browser tab in front of you now. You can record your entire desktop, or you can record just the webcam only, which will mean that all we're seeing is the webcam as it presents. So it's just you. Effectively, what we do from here is I'm going to click on desktop and I'm going to turn my microphone on so I can hear me record, and I'm going to have embedded webcam in the corner so that you can see me as I do the screencast. Now the benefits, obviously you can turn the microphone off if you don't want anything to hear your voice and you just want to show something that's happening on screen, and turning the embedded webcam on or off is really, it's a preference thing whether you want to be on screen or not. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to click record, and what you'll see is my embedded webcam's popped up over here in the corner already. Now before you start recording, you can choose where you want it to sit. You could have it sitting up here or over here, whatever you like. It's just a simple drag and drop. So I'm going to pop it down there where it's out of the way. What you do now is click on this button which shares your entire screen. So then we're going to push the share button and it's going to count down from 3. Here we go. And here we go. I'm now doing a screencast on Screencastify as I go. Now, one of the great things that you can do is teach your lesson as a presentation. So jump over here, and I've got Robbie's how to flip your classroom presentation teed up, and I can push the button there for presentation, for present, and away I go. So as I talk through the presentation, I can kind of indicate some of the things that are going on and talk through the ideas that are there on my presentation, pretty much just like I'm there in a class. So you can remove that there, and that's what we're going to do is end our Screencastify session now. So the way to do that is to go down here and click stop sharing. So stop sharing it, and what will immediately happen is a new tab will open, as you can see up in the top corner, and it will have that video. So it automatically starts doing playback. So it shows you what you've done for your video there, and then it gives you a variety of options. So the options that we've got at this point, so you can check up here, and you can, if you click it, it's going to turn the sound on and keep the sound off. So what we can do from here is we can retitle it. So we're going to call it Demo for Staff, and then you can share it in a variety of ways. One of the ways to share it is to go for a copy a shareable link, and you can post that link anywhere on your classroom or on a document or anything that you're using via Google. The other thing that you can do is publish it to YouTube or share it to Classroom. Share it to Classroom is a really good way to immediately pass your information on. So I'm just going to click Share to Classroom here. It enables link sharing, and then as this pop-up comes up, it's going to give me the option of choosing a class to share it with. So on my classroom, I can choose any of my classes. So if I chuck it into, this is an old one which no one will look at anymore, so we'll put it on English 301 from 2019. I'll go in and I'll make it an announcement and I'll push go. What happens here is it gives me the opportunity just to paste that link. So right click and paste, and then I can post the link and it will appear in that classroom, which will mean that any students in the classroom can immediately view the video. That's it for this screencast. In the following ones, I'll have a look in more detail at how to publish on YouTube, and we'll talk in a bit more detail on how to use editing tools such as drawing on your screencasts.